When the Minnesota Vikings punted on veteran tight end Kyle Ezekiel Rudolph, everyone and their mom, Itu Mama Tambien, thought it was going to be Irv Smith Jr. season, tight end one, get it done. And it's probably going to be true. Love me some Irv. I think that he will be top 5 tight end in fantasy football this season. But also, some of that work, some of those snaps is going to go to fourth year, former 5th round pick Tyler Conklin, a.k.a. Gronklin, the pride of Central Michigan. And this week, Zimmer was asked about the tight end situation, a.k.a. after Kyle. Zimmer said this, quote, "I think it's a bigger role for fellow tight end, Tyler Conklin. He's kind of emerged as a guy that's moving upward, and with those two guys, we have a lot of weapons there. Irv's always been able to do what he's been able to do, whether Kyle was here or not. Obviously, Kyle's a great kid, and we miss him, but we're excited about these two young tight ends that we have," end quote. And he's absolutely right. I think that with time, if the offense caters to the two tight ends, I think they could become the best young tight end duo in the NFL. Woo! I said it. And Irv and Gronklin will be a big-time part of this offense. Last year, the Vikings ran multiple tight ends on 42% of their offensive snaps, by far the most in the NFL. And in fact, their 2-minute drill offensive personnel last year was 0-2 personnel. So you had 0 running backs, you had 2 tight ends, and 3 wide receivers. Irv and Gronklin being the 2 tight ends. And I don't think too much changes as Gary Kubiak gives way to Junior Kubiak Clint, especially if the wide receiver 3 job remains up in the air. I think your de facto third receiving option, at least to start the season, will be Irv and Gronklin until someone like ISM or whoever steps up. Plus, the overarching mandate of being a run-first team from Zimmer, it makes sense to have heavier personnel out there. And even though Irv and Gronklin, despite being smallish and lightish for tight ends, they definitely get after it in the blocking game. Snap-wise, Rudy still led tight ends last year with 573 snaps. Irv was second, but also he missed some games, even though Irv out-targeted, out-receptioned, out-yarded, out-touchdown Rudy, one of the big reasons why Rudy wanted out. And Gronklin did play a career high 449 snaps with 19 catches, 194 yards receiving, a tutty on 25 targets. And I think you could see an offense where both Irv and Gronklin are over 650 snaps this season. You generally get about 60 snaps a game for a rule of thumb, which is about 1,000 snaps a season, a little bit more than that now with a 17-game season. So I think that if both of them play about 2/3 of the offensive snaps, I think that's pretty significant. And Gronklin has been looking great at OTAs. Of course, everyone looks great at OTAs, but he caught a red zone touchdown this week, and he looks to be a big factor in the offense, just in time for a contract year. Great timing, man. Now, it's tough to temper expectations with the team because the defense is rebuilt and it's stacked and jacked. The offensive line is hopefully going to be good to go with Wyatt Davis and Christian Darrisaw in the building. They got weapons all over the place and they can protect Kirk Cousins. You got Jefferson and Thielen and Dalvin and Kene and ISM and Irv and Gronklin. Oh, my. Come on. It's tough. It's tough not to be hyped about this team. It's tough not to be hyped about Tyler Gronklin this season as well. Uber athletic tight end. Hopefully he can be a peacock and let him fly this year. Woo. But your thoughts, Tyler Gronklin, year 4. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Most support that work. Post on the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.